streaming. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna leave my... Actually, nah. It'll be fine. Okay, so let me make sure that my stream is also working fine. It's just cropped off. God dang it. Oh well, that'll work fine. Our community is wild. I'll use my phone to look at the other stuff. Okay. Oh, my bad. Oh my god. Oh hey, it's my brother's sister. She joins the chat. Or my brother's sister? My boyfriend's sister. My bad. Let me actually send that. Oh, yeah, there we go. So I'll just full screen your stream so I can stream it, and then on my stream, on my phone, I'll watch my stream's chat, if that even makes sense. Oh my god, the autism is autisming. Yeah, I'm ready. Yay! Deeper look at the ARC commentary community. It's definitely something. So, my name is GoatCatto. Some people call me Goat, some people call me Trish. I don't really care either way. I make commentary videos and animations on YouTube, and yeah, I kind of exist. The art commentary community. Hold on, I think I accidentally... Oh, I know why, hold on. For some reason... it's for some reason on my stream, it's not getting... Oh wait, desktop audio. Speak real quick?
Hi. Hello?
Let me see if they can hear you.
Hello?
It should work. I don't know.
Scuff is eternal. Hello? Is anyone there?
Hold on. Is it... Oh, okay, yes, it's working now.
Yay!
There we go. Okay, thank God.
Everything's working! Oh. I hear perfectly, by the way. Okay, good. Oh. Alright. Yes. Before we start, I just want to say that today's drink is the mojito, the classic mojito. I'm actually not drinking any alcohol this time, and obviously Goat isn't because you're underage. You can't drink.
Oh, yes, I love breaking the law. I can eat Takis if that counts.
I mean, I guess. For anybody who wants to know how to make a mojito at home, it's 5 mint leaves, more for garnish, 2 ounces of white rum, 1 ounce fresh lime juice, a half ounce simple syrup, ice, and club soda or sparkling water. And of course, you can add lime slices if you want to be extra fancy. Sorry that you're not gonna see me get wasted this time, I guess.
Did you actually get wasted last time?
I'm kind of a lightweight, so anytime I drink on these streams, I think the first Spirits After Dark podcast, I started to laugh like I was a fucking seagull because I was so like gone.
Oh my god.
Seagull laughter. But anyways, yes. So first question I just wanted to ask, how long have you been doing commentary for?
I guess since 2019, but I kind of took like a huge break because the Sashley stuff scared me when it happened. But yeah, since 2019, God. So like 3, at minimum 2 years now.
Oh, okay. Wait, what exactly happened with the Sashley drama? Because I saw some of it, but I didn't see everything.
Okay, so this is like, it was a hugely complicated situation. I was freshly 15, and this guy named Gabriel, which I had been in a relationship with this guy named Toxicai at the time, which he was infamous in the animation meme community for like dating Birdie or whatever, and like threatening to shut down Birdie's channel and all the other animation meme community's channel. He wanted to destroy it. And so Gabe was a mutual, and he was talking to me, and he brought up something about Sashley. Keep in mind I'm 15, Gabe was probably like 8, I think he was 18 or 19 years old, actually. And long story short, he fed me a false narrative, manipulated me, and admitted to doing all that after like the Sashley drama ended. And he was like, yeah, I manipulated you, but it was for the better good, but you know, you got canceled, so oh well. It was really weird. But I basically made a really bad rant video on Sashley in 2019. I thought I was doing good, but little 15-year-old me didn't realize that kink-shaming a child and, like, spreading false allegations and labels in the name of, oh, awareness and to help them was not helping. So, yeah, it was crazy.
Oh, goodness. What? Yeah. I'm trying to think, like, what do you think was, like, the biggest drama in the art commentary community that's happened? That you know of, at least. Is it the Sashley drama, or was there something, like, worse that happened?
Ooh, so I would say, if you're talking about from my sector, like, the animation meme community, I would say probably the Foxy Boxy or Sashley stuff are a tie. But if you're talking about the art commentary community in general, I would say Creepshow, because people still do not shut up about that woman. It's
oh my god, Creepshow art!
Yeah, everywhere I go,
Jesus, that was a giant scandal. For anybody who doesn't know about Creepshow art, first of all, how do you not know about this? It's been talked about everywhere. But yeah, she essentially, from what I remember now, it's been a while, she like stalked and harassed another content creator for how many years was it? It was like, it was a good few years.
It was Hopeless Peaches that she was stalking, right? Or was that someone else?
No, it was somebody else. Emily Artful was her name.
My bad. I remember that now. But yeah, it was crazy. I don't understand, like, why she would do that for, like, years. Like, you have to have a really weird level of commitment to stalk someone and harass them for that long. Like, you should probably go to a ward and get yourself checked out, ma'am.
Even Rick is like, it's impossible to not know about Creepshow art.
Nah, for real. Like, it feels like the situation was a long time ago, but I still see videos pop up on it for my feed, and I'm like, this was months ago, or this was a year ago. Why? I don't want to see reminders of this woman. I feel like we should all collectively, like, if she ever gets charged with, like, a criminal offense or anything, we should all collectively just forget about her, because I feel like it feeds her ego knowing that her name still lives rent-free in our head. I don't know.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Occulted made a really good point. I mean, you have to have a really weird level of commitment to stalk people in general. Shit's a full-time job.
Yeah, I get paid $5 an hour. I'm not getting paid enough to do that, so I quit.
But yeah, just it was a really weird situation. I remember that also. She had like alt accounts on Kiwi Farms, I think, like talking bad about other content creators, and at some point they were just like, all right, well, we're gonna have to dox your information and expose that you are Creepshow Art because you're just not listening to our rules.
Oh my god.
So she got outed for that.
Didn't she also create like an alternate account where she was talking badly about herself or something? I've forgotten, but I remember hearing something like that.
Possibly. I think it was maybe to throw people off, or I don't know. There was so much to the drama that I just erased it from my memory because I was so like traumatized by it. I was like, there's no way.
Somebody just needs to make like a movie about Creepshow Art. Be like, ah, yes, the documentary, and it has like every single thing. Like they document all of the incidents, like they did with Chris Chan. Imagine that, but with Shannon instead.
I'm sure somebody has had to have done that at this point.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way. Oh my god.
With all the
other like big. All I was gonna say was the other big drama. I mean, this isn't really like an art commentator, but the other big drama that was recent was why am I forgetting her name? Illuminati. That was the other big drama that's happened recently. But I think everybody knows about the Illuminati drama as well.
I honestly didn't even touch that. I just saw it and I was like, oh, okay. Because all I know is that she was being a hypocrite and she apparently harassed someone or something.
Oh, it's a lot.
I'm gonna have to catch up on that.
She exposed somebody's like mental health, somebody who she worked with, to try and like throw him under the bus, and he ended up making a response video just being like, how could you do that? Like, you were so fucking awful to me the entire time I was living with you, because he lived with her for a while. He was like, you were so awful and you just kept mistreating me, and now you're exposing like how bad my mental health was on your channel during your apology to make me look bad? The fuck? It was just really weird.
What goes on in people's minds to make them do that? Like, does she not have any self-awareness, or...?
I don't think she does, because I don't know, the whole time she was really trying to lay it on thick. She was like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, I don't want to lose my friends and my friendships. And then people exposed like all of the screenshots where she was talking shit about them and using alt accounts to harass them. And she's like, yeah, well, if you didn't want to lose us as friends, why did you do this?
Nah, like, I don't understand people like that. Like, they're like, no, please, I need my friends, I'm gonna be so alone. And then they do something to self-sabotage. Or they do it before that anyways, and it's just like, why? You're setting yourself up for failure, so why are you surprised that it happened?
She also attacked the clique. Yeah, she did. I remember the stuff that happened with the clique. Just drama everywhere. Oh, man.
Honestly, like, it's interesting to talk about trauma, but I find this... I will admit, you remember the Mushroom Girl stuff that happened? I'm extremely embarrassed of that. I do not know why I did that. I don't know why I got so heated over it. I think part of it was because Crying Blossom was a dear friend to me, and I saw how, like, triggered they were by the whole situation, combined with, like, their emotions, my friend's emotions, my emotions, all combined, and with Mushroom Girl and I's autism and misunderstanding colliding against each other, it just didn't end well. But I'm glad that we both actually learned from it and moved on, because, oh my god, I look back at that and I start crying on the inside. I'm like, why?
I feel you, though. Honestly, this is an interesting topic because I feel like in drama communities, it's really easy to get sucked in and hyped up to talk about something or to be very like angry against someone when maybe that's not the best approach. But it's just so hard to not act that way when everyone around you is like, yeah, fuck them and
That's
fuck this person
exactly
too.
what happens. So, like, those months ago, before my old friend Frick the Pirate, who Ponder actually covered as well, that's actually how me and Frick the Pirate became friends, everybody around me was basically encouraging the Mushroom Girl thing, saying, oh yeah, she's racist, she's this, that. Basically just enabler after enabler after enabler, which I don't know the ages of all these people, but I do know that there were adults who were also encouraging it, along with kids. So that combined, it was really confusing. But who was it who called me out? Obviously there was Lyle Convoy who called me out on Twitter, so I gained a good perspective from that. And then, what are they called? I need to find their channel, but there's this really cool small commentary channel who covered it as well. It was called, like, Education Over Condemnation, and they made a whole video about it, like, educating me. But it's good to actually have someone not enable me and actually call me out on my bullshit without, you know, obviously being like, fuck you should die in hell, you made a mistake and you'll never fucking, you'll regret it the rest of your life, type of stuff.
Yeah. Can I just say, you're a really chill person, and a lot of time when I see somebody get criticized, they usually don't react well, but you're usually like, oh yeah, you know what, you're right. Yeah. You know, I should have handled this better. You are just the most chill person about it.
Because, like, you might as well just address your mistakes, learn from them, and move on. You shouldn't be, like, a little, like, smug person to go, actually, you're in the wrong, I didn't do anything, and the fact that you're judging me, yada, 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 like, stuff like that. It's just, ugh. Do not like doing that.
Yeah. Bruh, the art commentary community is so bad sometimes. It is. It really is. Can I also just say, like... Oh, no, you go first.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Are you sure? Alright,
yeah.
Alright. Like, I was just gonna say that it's such a double-edged sword, though, where it's like, yeah, you should, like, own up to things, but I also sometimes see, like, a lot of really young children all being like, you're wrong! And me being, like, 25 now, I'm just like, no, they're right about what they said. Yeah. Like, it makes sense. I just think maybe some people in the art commentary community are just very young and inexperienced and maybe don't understand certain topics. I don't know. But it's like, if a bunch of people are going to criticize me and be like, oh, no, you're wrong, I have to take a step back and be like, am I actually wrong? Or is it just that maybe people don't understand what I'm talking about, you know? Not to be like, oh, I know better, but, you know, sometimes it happens, I noticed. Also, hello, Small and Strong. I see you there. I
think the
Cat
funniest
boy
thing that I ever saw in, like, the commentary community was, like, little kids trying to cancel each other. It wasn't the gotcha drama, but it's something I saw a few days ago. It was, like, the Mika Kit drama, because they're canceling, like, little kids for being fans of Mika Kit and, like, tracing her artwork or, like, making characters that look slightly inspired by hers and stuff like that. And it's so funny to watch. It's like, dude, who cares? You guys are, like, 13 and 14. Go play on the playground and relax. Draw furries if you want to. Who cares what it looks like? And, like, they showed, like, there was a screenshot of a furry being crucified, and they used that as a point against the person who drew it, saying, I was like, for those of you who are not Christian, the cross is yada 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 yada. Jesus died for our sins. Oh my god! And then it comes to Jesus died for our sins. And it comes to the furry, and it's like It's just like, as you can see, this is very disrespectful. He is not Jesus, therefore it should not be up on the cross and it's all bloody. This is very dark and evil. And I'm sitting over here, I'm like, why is this a point? It's so funny.
Oh my god. Like, you know, with certain things, obviously, I think you should correct children online because it could be something that could be even harmful towards the kid. I don't know, like...
Or like, if they
interacting with adults in places they shouldn't, for example, then I'd be like, hey, don't do that.
Don't do it.
Don't do it, you're gonna regret it. But other times it's like, kids are just being kids. You know, they're young, they don't know what they're doing. I mean, for fuck's sake, I think when I was 11, I literally traced, like, Tokyo Mew Mew art and recolored them and was like, this is my Tokyo Mew Mew OC.
I did that with unicorns, and like when I was in, maybe I was 8, I would print out like unicorns on the internet and I would trace it and bring it to school and be like, yeah, I drew that. I drew it. I was so proud of myself. But you see kids here being like, crucify them, they traced Kitty Dog, and I'm like, oh my god, calm down.
People in my chat laughing that I drew Tokyo Mew Mew. Yes, Tokyo Mew Mew! Don't judge me!
It's such an interesting name.
Oh, it's such an old anime. It's just... I don't know why I was so obsessed with it, but I just was. And yeah, oh god, my old DeviantArt was so cringe. It had so much weird stuff on it. So much traced art and really, like, badly drawn stuff. Oh god. I'm like, remembering it now.
My DeviantArt just has really old art. And I specifically remember I had this Griffin character named Ruby, and at the time I didn't know how to shade, so I used, like, the airbrush tool, and I had, like, darks and white highlights, and she looked like she was all oiled up and ready to go, like, to the beach or something. It was so bad. It was so shiny for no reason.
Super shiny.
Soaked in baby oil. This is so...
Why baby oil?
I don't know, I feel like that makes your skin really soft or something.
Oh my god. But yeah, like, this is also, like, this is going back on the topic of, like, really young kids in the commentary community. What do you think about commentators who are underage?
So,
do you think this is okay, or do you think that this is something that maybe people should wait with?
It's kind of half and half, because it really depends on your maturity level and your mental health. If you find yourself in the commentary community and you find that drama is incredibly triggering and it, like, gives you an adrenaline rush, you need to, like, quit immediately, because that's where I went downhill. When you get an adrenaline rush, it becomes kind of, like, addicting, because it's the thrill of, oh, all these people are praising you, but there's all this drama going on, yada yada yada. It's just overwhelming. I'd say if you're going to make any commentary videos, don't make them about people if you're a child. Make them about maybe videos or like a movie, something educational rather than something political or like problematic, you know? Because I don't really think it's wise for kids to be dealing with those topics. They can learn about it, yes. They can talk about it, yeah, but once you get an audience, it's, you know.
Yeah. That's the thing that, I sometimes get worried about whenever I see somebody who's like 14 and they're doing drama commentary. Because even when I was like 16, I wanted to do drama commentary, and I was just, even if I thought like, oh yeah, I'm really mature for my age, now when I'm 25, I'm just like, oh my god, if I started at that time, I would have been in so much fucking trouble.
Oh god. I wish I had waited to start, but at the same time it's like, well, if I hadn't have done that, then I guess I wouldn't really be here. So I guess you have to appreciate your younger self's mistakes, I suppose.
One of my chatters said the YouTube video on Kite's DeviantArt is gone sobs. Yeah, I privated it because I thought about maybe going over it again, like in the future. Make a new video on it. But also, I think I made like some really like stupid dark jokes on there, which I was like, yeah, I'm not letting Twitter see that because they'll go absolutely nuts. It doesn't matter if I was fucking 12. So I'm going to avoid that entirely. How about that?
That's understandable. I felt you on that. When I was younger, unfortunately 15 up until I guess like 17, because of the people around me and even my own partner at the time, I was extremely edgy and like not the best person. So I feel you on that. I got a lot of bad stuff in my past that I wish I could change, but it's like, well, you were young, you were stupid, you're 19, turning 20 next year, you might as well just grow and like learn from it, because there's nothing you can do but move forward.
Yeah, it's just crazy. By the way, I didn't know that you had a Twitter. You mentioned that you had a Twitter.
Oh, yeah. I actually lost the login information to that one, so I'm going to be making a new one soon.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say, well, tell me what your ad is so I can follow you. But whenever you make the new one, then.
Yeah, or if I manage to get into my old one.
But yeah, Twitter's a little crazy. Or, wait, sorry, it's called X now. Ugh.
Dude, who's gonna call Twitter X? I'm just calling it Twitter. I don't care at this point.
It's so stupid. Did you hear that Elon Musk is trying to remove the block feature so you can't block people anymore?
Oh no. Okay, I'm sorry, but I had my ex, that partner I mentioned who like abused me or whatever. I had him, and his friends harassed me on Discord literally, a day or two ago, despite me having no contact. I am not dealing with that on Twitter. Oh my god. Are they gonna make it to where you have to pay to block them?
I don't know what Elon Musk is doing. I have no idea.
Bro, no! That's horrible. Is that why why his whole deal is all like, oh yeah, we're gonna ensure that we, have free speech? Like, okay, but you still need to have the ability to block people at least, please.
Yeah, it's like, man, oh no, that means that VTuber who was like bugging me before is probably going to be unblocked then. Fuck. Oh, there was a larger VTuber who, because this is when I made a video about VTubers like hating on male VTubers specifically. They were just like, all men suck, all men are parasites. So I made a video being like, maybe let's not generalize. Maybe this doesn't seem like a good thing to do. Yeah. I was like, I get that some women maybe had bad experiences with men, but that doesn't mean you have to say like male VTubers don't deserve to be in the VTuber community and stuff like that.
That's literally just being sexist.
Yeah, exactly. I was saying that. But the second I even implied that it was sexist, this other VTuber who is ironically a guy came in and was like, well, actually.
Oh my god.
Well, actually, according to the patriarchy, I was like, oh, fuck. No.
I'm sorry, but if you hate men because they're men, then you're sexist. Just saying, if you hate on any gender because they're that gender, you're sexist. You're some sort of ist or obic. That's all I can say.
Somebody said removing the block probably won't happen because it violates actual online laws. Jesus Christ, I hope so, because I really don't want to have to deal with the people I have already blocked. You know. Ugh.
Oh god, I can only imagine the amount of YouTubers and people who are gonna get doxxed more because of that. Because
oh Jesus, yeah.
Their information and you can't block them and you can't get rid of them, so they can just keep doing it, and it's just
Somebody said the White Knight comes to the rescue. That's the thing. Like I try to have an actual conversation with this guy in the replies underneath my tweet. I was just like, what do you mean by this? And, I tried to give my own perspective and explained why I think the way I do. And he just kept talking down to me. He just kept belittling my opinion. And at some point I was like, all right, buddy, well, if you're going to act that way, blocked.
I'm sorry, but do people just not feel embarrassment for the things they say online? I keep asking this, but I will never understand people. Like, Oh my god. They do such weird out-of-pocket things, and they act like it's normal. I'm just like, I'm concerned for your health, sir. You should get that checked out.
There was something really, really funny, though. Wait, am I allowed to say, like... Because now I know that you're streaming to your YouTube. I don't know if I'm allowed to say certain words.
Oh, no, you can go ahead. I'm not monetized or anything. I do my stuff for free.
Alright, just making sure. Because the funny thing was that the same VTuber tried to call out somebody even larger. I mean, a lot of people don't like this guy. His name is Rev Says Desu, another VTuber who talks about drama and weird Twitter stuff. And yeah, a lot of people don't like him, but yeah, the guy who tried to start a fight with me called that guy out, called out Rev, and Rev destroyed him. He was like, "You're calling me a weirdo and a creep. You make videos where you eat your own fucking jizz, dude." Because he does.
What? Oh my god. Why?
I don't know. He has a fucking cookbook for, like, recipes that include,
Dude. I think I was watching, something where, like, some streamer was actually, he bought that book. What was it? I forgot the name of it, but I know exactly what book you're talking about. Is it
yeah.
Culinary
Yeah, that's the one!
Or something. It's so stupid.
Oh god. I was like, you do you, dude, for the meme or whatever, but when your whole entire channel is just those videos, maybe you shouldn't be calling other people creepy.
Oh my god, that reminds me of, like, this comment I saw on Instagram about, like, the Jizz cookbook or whatever, but it wasn't about that, but it reminds me of it. It was some guy, and he was all like, yeah, so I dated this one chick once, and, like, she asked me to jizz on a cookie and eat it. I did that 40 times in the relationship. And I was like, sir, why would you publicly admit that on the internet? That's just crazy.
What? What the fuck?
Like, anything. I was expecting her to be the one to say it, not you.
What in the hell?
New crumble cookie just dropped.
Oh my god. The internet is a weird place, man. Dude, I don't even know what to say. I just, but yeah, I giggled a little bit when I saw that, that VTuber, when I saw Rev call him out. I was just like, well, that's what you get for opening your big mouth. So, sorry, bro, but sucks to suck.
That's what happens. When will you learn that your actions have consequences?
Exactly. When will you learn? When will you learn? The internet is about a beautiful place, but equally as strange. Yep, it is. It's both amazing and a curse.
It definitely is a curse. I'm not gonna say it's amazing. It's definitely a curse.
Oh man. But back about the commentary community, there's so much stuff that's happened with, like, Birdie and
Ooh.
You know, Foxy Boxy. It seems like, I don't know, it seems like there's so many times where people just get falsely accused of stuff too. Just because.
With the Birdie thing, like, I think my friend
well, I mean, maybe not with the Birdie thing, but...
Yeah, I was friends with him a few months ago. It ticks me off because he hurt a very close friend of mine. And I see people glorifying it and excusing it because he's Birdie. And the thing is, when he was younger, yes, he was... The internet blew up at him, like, over nothing. And I hate that. And it's contributed to why he's like this today. But currently, like... It's crazy. There's, like, a whole Curious Cats thread on him and stuff, and they've basically been harassing him, anyone associated with him, etc. Like, ugh.
Oh, man.
Like, he's not a good person, in the slightest. I will tell you that. He's trying to get therapy and get better, yes, but he... hurt people.
How old is Birdie now?
He's 19. He's only a little bit younger than me.
I feel old. Oh my god, I knew about Birdie when they were like, what, 12 or something? I feel so old, dude. I feel ancient. It's so weird to think, like, people who I watched before are, like, also, they're adults now.
I want to point out something that someone said in the chat. Birdie is a complicated case. He's done a lot of really bad stuff, but people tend to hold him for his less severe actions. Yeah, no, he literally created an entire comic, like, recently. This is recent stuff. You can look it up on the exposed stuff, but, it involved minors, like, basically mutilating their genitalia and stuff like that. It was just, it's bad. It's bad.
Ugh.
It's just,
yikes.
Ugh. Yeah. But anyways, have you heard about the Mika kit stuff too? Because I'm trying to understand what's going on with that. Because I've been asked about. Oh, because like I've been asked about it. And I'm just like, I don't know about this person.
I kind of stopped watching a lot of art commentary stuff after. I think it was after Lumi got really harassed over fucking nothing, that I was like, yeah, the commentary community has gone to shit. I'm not gonna watch this anymore.
Yeah. Honestly, I just watched you, Lyle Convoy, and like a few other people. What was the other person actually? I forgot.
You said that you were gonna start doing commentary again. If you do, then, you know, I'm gonna watch your videos probably, but I don't really watch many other people besides you, because I'm just like, oh god. A lot of the commentary stuff just gets so bad.
I think once I do get back into commentary, right now I'm at a point where my mental health, even though everybody struggles with it, I'm at the point where I'm not going to let a bunch of little children on the internet tell me what I am and what I'm not. Like, yeah, because that happened with the Foxy Boxy and the Stashless stuff. They're like, oh, you're excusing a racist pedophile, and I'm sitting over here, I'm like, what?
Oh my god, something similar kind of happened to Father Ashton, because one of his mods ended up getting exposed for dating like a 14-year-old or 13-year-old when they were at 18. The thing is, Ashton didn't know, and I didn't know that either because I was friends with that person. And people are like, you have a mod who's a pedophile, and you suck. You're a pedophile excuser or fucking whatever. Oh, and Ashton was like, what? What? Like, what are you talking about?
It reminds me of those tweets where it's like, mutes, you have 24 hours to unfollow this account. And it's like they don't even know what's going on. It's like, why do I need to block this person? What do you mean you're gonna block me if I don't block this person? What's going on? It's just chaotic.
Yeah, it's like, what's happening, you know? Or they don't even like warn you. They're just like, anyways, I'm blocking everybody who's followed this person. And it's like, but why? What did they do? I don't know what's going on. Help. Help me. You know, if people would explain, then sure. If they're a bad person, I'll unfollow them. But Jesus, don't just block me because I'm following them. I'm following, like, how many people am I following? I'm, like, following over 600 people. There's no way I'm gonna know what every person is up to.
Dude, that reminds me of something. What was it? Do you remember, like, so we were talking about how people are like, oh yeah, you better unfollow or block this person or we'll block and expose you, blah, 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 type stuff. Do you remember the whole thing on TikTok and Twitter where they would go out of their way to harass and expose, like, anywhere from, like, 10-year-old fans to, like, 18-year-old fans of the DSMP, J Schlatt, anything like that. And there would be tons and tons of threads. And I'm sitting over here, I'm like, this doesn't make sense. This isn't right. Like, you can call someone out, like the content creator, and be like, hey, you did this. You should probably apologize or at least own up to it. The thing is, they already did. But they're still, like, the fan base and, like, Twitter, they still go after the little kids who enjoy that content. Like, how are you going to tell a 12-year-old to kill themselves because they like Dream? Like, okay. There's something wrong with you at that point, not the 12-year-old.
Yeah, exactly. But it's like my friend Dax said, this is almost like, I don't know, socially acceptable bullying at this point.
Yeah.
Where people are like, oh yeah, I'm harassing this person, but it's for the greater good. They deserve it. I don't know.
Like,
oh my god.
It's funny because they're like, oh, if you like Jay Schlatt, you're a racist, you're supporting racist content. And I'm sitting over here, I'm like, I just like the funny man who has a goat character because I like goats and he's funny. I don't like it because of the edgy stuff he said ages ago and apologized for. I mean, technically, I should be the one being called out too for using that logic. People grow and change, and that's something that I feel some little quote-unquote chronically online users need to understand. Like, yes, what your words said, how they impact others, doesn't always expire. Like, it hurt people. But it doesn't mean that you're still the way you were. You can still grow and change as a person. That's what being human is. We are humans. We grow and change. Physically, mentally, emotionally, all of that. And I feel like it should be applied to everyone. Like, regardless of their popularity, regardless of their race, gender, whether they're disabled, LGBT, whatever. We're all the same. We all grow. I mean, you probably did stuff that was bad and got you yelled at when you were 5, but you grew out of that habit, right? You learned from it. You probably had bad habits in middle school and high school, and you look back at it in your 20s and you're like, wow, that was really cringe. I wish I hadn't done that. But you grew from it. You grew and you changed as a person. And plus, therapy. Therapy exists. Therapy helps people grow and change as a person. That's literally why it's there. It's so silly. It's like people collectively forgot about that. It's just, ugh.
It's true. Also, I like that Small and Strong in my chat said, according to Twitter, I am evil incarnate. He's like a femboy cat boy, and people are like, you're evil. How dare you?
Because he's a cat boy?
For many different things. He made like a funny video talking about all the things he's been canceled for. One of them was like, oh, getting canceled because he didn't mention that he was bi during like Pride Month. I don't know. It's like, what the fuck? Like, people don't have to talk about it if they don't feel like it. It just, oh god. It's just funny to think that this, like, pink cat boy is considered evil on Twitter.
Oh my god. No, that reminds me of, I hate to bring Mushroom Girl up again, but I was looking back at it and I was laughing so hard because they took a picture of, like, something that she drew. It was two gay men. One of them had a dress on, which, that's fine, who cares? And they're like, oh my god, Mushroom Girl hates gay people. She drew them in a dress. She is feminizing and fetishizing gay people. And I'm sitting over here, I'm like, what? I was like, did you forget that some people wear skirts? My boyfriend loves wearing a skirt. No, I'm just kidding. But, you know. It's just, it doesn't make sense.
Also, Small and Strong clarified, specifically accused of queer baiting. What? You're literally bi! How is that queer baiting?
What?
Oh my god, what is wrong with people? Oh, this also reminds me, a lot of people are getting, like, I know there's so many people who are upset by the term femboy, but then people are like, oh, you should use the term roseboy instead. That's already a bad term used against gay men. What do you mean? That already exists, and it's not a good term. Why would you want to replace it with another bad word? What?
Yeah, I used to have mixed thoughts about it because everybody was like, no, it's a bad word, but I find that a lot of people actually prefer to be called that over roseboy. So, yeah, it makes sense. Personally, when I dress mask and I, like, have someone do that to me, it's just like, I didn't really like that. Maybe it goes.
Yeah.
It feels like I don't know. It's
like I get how the term femboy could be used against somebody, but I think there's a lot of words that could be used in a bad way. For example, I could say to somebody, "Oh, you're special." Now, do I mean that in a positive way or in a bad way? We don't know.
Yeah.
It's all about context.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I was about to say, oh, Sniper made a good point. It's about context. Because, like, you know how... Okay, this is going to sound maybe weird, but I'm hoping you're getting what I'm saying. You know how some friend groups have offensive jokes that they make within each other that other people may not find funny? Context. Yeah. Like, of the situation. Like, hey, you could say, you stupid piece of shit, I fucking hate you, I hope you die to your friend. And somebody can overhear that and be like, hey, you can't say that. That's not nice. But you and your friend would know it's a joke. So context and, like, you know... It depends.
Yeah, exactly. If somebody, like, because my friend Dax is trans, he's a trans guy, he made a point before, he was like, listen, if somebody uses the term femboy to be offensive to you, how about instead of just banning the term femboy, just punch them right in the face, because they deserve it. Literally. Oh, just
oh my god. Tomboy dude, I love the word tomboy. I love that.
I mean, I've also heard people be like completely extreme in the opposite direction, where they're like, we shouldn't just ban the words tomboy and femboy. We should go out of our way to harass anybody who identifies that way.
Oh my god. Also, a cult has a good statement. Rather than banning offensive words, let's ban offensive people. Because honestly, without the people, the bigots, those words wouldn't even exist, really. It's like kind of crazy.
Exactly.
It's like, wow, if you would just go away, our lives would be so much better.
Exactly. Like, it's the problem of people being offensive and people being bigoted, really. Mm-hmm. You know? Because, I mean, I see a lot of people mixing up when somebody's just uneducated about something and actual bigoted people. Some people maybe just don't know. They might just not be aware of something, you know? Just correct them, be nice, and be like, hey, you can't say this, or, I don't know, this came off sounding weird, so they can be like, oh, my bad.
Yeah.
And then they'll stop. You know, it's... I feel like a lot of people maybe don't understand, or they forget that, I don't know, people might have been brought up in a different environment or come from a different place where maybe they just haven't heard of certain terms or words being used before, and they might just think like, oh, it's just a word, they say it. And then you're like, hey, that word actually means this. And they'll be like, oh shit, I didn't know that. Now I know. Just correct people first. If they're still like, no, I'm going to do this anyways, even if you're offended and it's really bad to say, that's when you can be mad.
This isn't a serious comment at all, I'm so sorry, but like, when you were saying that the entire time, I was thinking about British people, and like, if you take a fanny bag and you go over to Britain and you're like, hey, you like my fanny bag? Because fanny means like a different word over there, and it's so
Does
funny.
It
means the cooch. It's so funny to think about. Hey, you like my Gucci bag? The word spa.
The good old front bottom.
Oh my god.
Oh, ye fanny's lady parts. Oh my god, I didn't know this. Oh, Small and Strunk is from Britain. Nice. What?
But what?
I'm learning so much from chat right now. Oh my god. There's just so much I don't know, but yeah, it's...
No.
What?
Nothing. I'm thinking about British words. They're so fascinating. But anyways.
Oh gosh. But yeah, I mean, things are different across the world, you know? Even here in Poland, people use a lot of offensive, dark humor. But even against themselves, like, I constantly joke on my streams. I'm like, yes, I come from the cabbage lands. I'm growing things in my fucking cabbage field, you know? I make those memes here, but it's like, some people would find it like really offensive to say. I'm just like, we literally do not care here. So, you know, if somebody's like, oh, I'm uncomfortable with that, I'll be like, okay, I'll stop. But, you know, with my friends, with my chat, I'm no. Sorry, one of my mods played a sound redeem that was like, ban him, ban him.
Oh my god.
No, don't ban me from my own stream.
Dang, you get kicked out of your own house too. They just grab you through the monitor and just throw you out. No more streaming ever.
Sometimes it feels like that with my chat. They're just like, nope, Kate, we're canceling you right now. Right now. It's time for the revolt. No, what the fuck?
An uprising.
No, please. No, they already gang up on me!
They're gonna grab you by the neck like Homer does to Bart and just be like, no more! No more!
Oh, man. No! Oh, God. Look at me, we are the streamer now. No, don't steal my stream! What the fuck? It's my stream! This is what it's like to stream. You get bullied by chat every day. Oh, great. Great life.
It sounds pretty fun, honestly.
I got sent a meme recently by somebody. They were like, here, Kite, sorry, but you can't get into heaven because you're too short. And it was like a Google search which said like, what the fuck was it? Hold on, let me find the exact image because it was really, really funny. Where's my meme channel? It said, can we go to heaven with tattoos? It said, people with tattoos will not go to heaven. People who drink alcohol will not go to heaven. People who eat too much pork will also not go to heaven. And then it ends with, short people will not go to heaven.
Yeah, you can't make it up the stairs. Your legs give out on you. Like, they just deteriorate with every step you take, like a sandpaper against something, just deteriorating. Oh, Mr. Stark, my legs don't feel so good.
Oh my god, no! Looks like I'm not going to heaven. You know what? It's okay. Heaven sucks anyways. I'm gonna go party with demons.
Just like Lil Nas X did. You just take the pole down too.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, just like, you know, going back on the topic of like context and stuff like that, you know, some people joke in certain ways with their friend group, or I don't know, they just might make certain content. Like, obviously, I don't think there should be any influencers that say like the forbidden gamer words on stream and just in general in their content, because I feel like it just creates a really edgy fan base who isn't really the best. Like, it's just not good. I don't know how to explain it.
And the thing is, it influences younger people. Like, I see
that too.
I understand you can't always control your content, but you can control what you say and what you do. You know, like, you can't well, let me rephrase. Why did I say control your content? Hello? You can't control who necessarily watches your content. Kids are going to watch regardless. But you need to keep in mind that those kids, like, they're young. Their minds are forming. Like...
Exactly.
Hate to use a real-life example, but, like, with my boyfriend's, like, brother, he sees stuff on kids... YouTube Kids that's really strange. And then he'll...
Oh god, not YouTube Kids!
Says, and he'll, like, act out what he's seen. And it's just this whole thing. So, and plus, really and truly, if you're an influencer, if you're anyone in general, unless you can reclaim it, you shouldn't be saying gamer words in general. It's just, like, it's not necessary.
Yeah.
I used to use I used to say the ones that I could reclaim to myself. But at this point, it's, like, at the age I'm at, it's just, like, it's not necessary. I can change my vocabulary. I can grow out of that. It's not going to offend me, but it's an offensive term, so I don't really feel that great saying it anymore. No, if that makes any sense. I tend to over-explain things when I talk.
No, you're good, you're good. I also, like, I take time trying to explain what I'm exactly saying. But yeah, like, I've seen a lot of, like, really, really edgy content creators create fan bases that are equally as edgy, if not worse, because they don't have a filter and they don't know when to stop. It's just awful, you know?
Is it like that iDubbbz thing and how the whole Filthy Frank and iDubbbz and how, like, that created, basically, unfortunately, helped to create a bunch of alt-right youth somehow. I don't know how that happened. I watched it. That's partially what happens with me when I was younger, too, unfortunately. So I can say that, yeah, it definitely did have an influence on me growing up.
Here's a great example. Like, Leafy's Here. When I was much younger, I watched Leafy's Here, and I didn't understand that what he said was really bad at the time, because I was too young to understand. Yeah. So I kept thinking in my head, yeah, I want to be a commentator like that. And then I got older, and I was like, I'm so glad I didn't start, because if I sounded anything like Leafy, I would have been just... Oh god, I don't even want to think about it.
The thing is, it's not just kids who are watching it. It's teenagers, adults, young adults, older people. And if they see someone that they're actively looking up to, saying this and endorsing it and normalizing it, then eventually they're probably going to be like, yeah, I'll do it too. Because it's funny. My YouTuber does this. I like this humor. I'm going to try it with my friends. And then it just kind of... Like,
yeah, exactly.
You don't have to censor yourself or anything, but at the same time, it's just like, I think it's good to keep it in mind.
Yeah, exactly. Man, a lot of people are like, are you left or are you right? And I'm just like, I'm just somewhere in the middle, man. Like I support people, but I'm not gonna be crazy and, like, harass people over stupid shit, you know? I'm not gonna go too far with it, you know? You know what I mean by this? I don't know how to explain words. My brain is melting.
Me, I just say I'm chillitical. Like, I'm not on either side of the spectrum. I'm just in the middle. I'm chilling. I believe what I believe in, and if I see that
chillitical?
Yeah, it makes more sense, because, like, even centrists are weird, apparently, so it's just like, I'll make up my own term. It describes me, so chillitical is the word.
You know what? That's a good term. That should be normalized.
Yeah.
Chillitical. Yeah. I am politically homeless? What does that mean? What the heck is politically homeless?
Oh, I remember hearing about this theory where, like, you go so far left that you end up going right, and you both end up at extremist ideologies that don't benefit anyone in the long run. Politics is weird.
Oh, yeah. Horseshoe theory. So, like, you, like, go in a circle where if you go one way so much, you end up, like, kind of on the other end of the spectrum again. It's a circle. It's a vicious cycle, you know? Oh, but yeah, it's like, there's always extremist groups in every, like, aspect, I guess, of life, you know?
Yeah.
But, yeah, like, just, like, even, there was a time before where even people in the LGBT community, I was in, like, a LGBT amino at some point because I was still figuring myself out. You know, I finally figured out that I'm gender fluid after many years. But
Congrats, dude.
Thank you. But I saw the most insane shit during this time because people were saying that people who are asexual don't deserve to be a part of the LGBT, and I was like, why?
What? That doesn't even make sense.
Like, people were literally just being like, if you're asexual, get out of here. Just leave. It's like, what the fuck, man? I thought we were supposed to be accepting.
Yeah. I don't really get it either.
Oh, just sometimes people go a little crazy when it comes to this stuff.
Me too.
The most gate-kept group is the most inclusive. Isn't it LGBT? LGBTQ plus for a reason. Yeah, it's supposed to be inclusive. I mean, now people are not saying that anymore, but there was a time when people were actually saying that, and it was insane. I don't know why people were saying that. It was weird.
Oh my god, do you remember the flag wars on Twitter? Where they're like, hey, don't support this flag because it means this, and then they'd like cancel any like younger people who didn't know about the flag, and they're like, yeah, you support this, you're supporting a bad.
Oh god, like, the flag wars, yeah.
I'm sitting over here, I'm like, I like the flag, it's pretty color, I'll just interpret it the way I want to express myself.
Pretty color. I am simple-brained, I just pretty color, I like.
Yeah. And like, it's funny because they're like, oh, well, this person created the flag, and it's like, do I know who created the flag? No. All I know is that, oh, this flag represents me. That's all I see it. I don't care about who made it. I just see the colors and I'm like, oh, yeah, nice, that's me. Like, nobody owns colors and nobody owns, like...
Yeah.
Unless they copyrighted it? Which I don't think they did.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's so much drama across the internet in general. Like... I don't think there's a single community that doesn't have drama, to some degree at least.
Oh god, yeah, unfortunately. I wish a lot of these communities were more chill, but I think...
Yeah.
So this is a point I wanted to bring up a little bit ago. As a young person on the internet, when you're growing up, in this like community, some people want to be popular. They want to be like the big animators or the big YouTubers and stuff like that. And they see that the best way to garner attention and subscribers, like with Tofux or with Juicy Zone or with any of those young, quote-unquote, problematic people, they're basically doing stuff for attention because that's all they know how to do to get people to stay around and like them. Because people feed off of that negativity, and because it hypes them up. It's like this whole toxic train ride. It's just, it doesn't get anyone anywhere in the long run. It goes crashing off the cliff.
Yeah, that's the thing about the commentary community. It feels like such a vicious cycle of just feeding off of drama. Like, the more dramatic you make a video, the more attention you get. And people come and they watch it because they're like, oh, new drama. And they get excited for it. And everyone hypes each other up and it just gets worse and worse.
Yeah, it really does. And the thing is, with me, I struggle. This is... when I was younger, I had that same mindset. And so, combined with that friend group, I was like, well, people aren't going to stay around me or care about me or think I'm relevant or even, like, talk to me if I don't do this stuff. Because then that gets people going and gets them interested. And then I had to go through, like, years of therapy to realize, hey, that is not a good mindset. You should not be doing that. It was extremely damaging. And it's just, ugh. Yes, the dopamine rush. With people who are on the spectrum, some of us actually have a problem, like, regulating and creating dopamine in our brains. Which, for me, that became addicting because... with my disorders, it's hard for me to keep my emotions regulated, so I can go, like, blank. That was a constant source of dopamine, so it's like, hey, you never want to let go. And that's also why it can be hard for kids to stop what they're doing while they're at it.
Yeah.
Or just take a break, because it's addicting. It's really depressing, honestly.
This is also kind of why I try to make my streams very, like, open-minded, like, we just talk about things. If we disagree on something, okay, then we can talk it out, you know? Yeah. I like keeping things rather chill because both me and my friend Dax have a mutual friend who, unfortunately, at some point in our friendship, went down this drama hole where they just kept getting into drama just because. And they were even sometimes causing drama with us just because they were bored or something. It made them feel good. It made them feel alive to create drama. And it was just sad to watch because they're not a bad person. It's just they were around bad people and they kept self-sabotaging and getting really addicted to drama. It stopped now, thankfully, but yeah, after that I was like, we really need to make sure to keep some kind of boundaries, you know? What, you disagree with me? How dare you, Kite?
I find that if you are young, or even if you're just an adult, like, no matter what age you are, if you're going to be in the commentary community and you're dealing with a lot of stressful situations, don't force yourself, don't feel obligated. It is perfectly fine to, like, wait a month after the situation has happened till everything has died down, which is what I'm going to be doing with the Riot Garas drama pretty soon. I still have the audio that I recorded when it was happening. People aren't talking about it as much, so I want to actually discuss it now that the heat's
What happened with them? I just realized that I know this creator.
So basically, some silly little 15-year-old tried to call them out for, like, apparently drawing feral, not safe for work, the two sacred, unholy words that are illegal about minors and stuff, you know, that drama stuff. It was just a bunch of pretty much bullshit allegations. They also claimed that they drew, RAPE art when it was not, which, this is why I don't like minors interacting with content they shouldn't be interacting with, like, not safe for work pages and such. Hello? 1 second, I need to
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's fine. I just wanted to say, to chat at least, this reminds me about something. I don't remember who this exactly was. Oh, yeah! Oh, God, I just remembered. So there was some Twitter drama before. A minor, a kid, had called out this artist who they are an amputee, so they have an amputated limb. And they would draw, like, not safe for work art of, you know, characters that are like him, because it just made him feel better about himself. And this child, even though he says minors do not interact on his page, still went to his page and then tried to call him out, saying he's fetishizing amputees. Which is not at all what he's doing. Oh yeah, and they also claim that he amputated his limb for no reason. Yeah, they claim that he just did it because it's a fetish for him, and not because he was actually sick.
And I was just like, try to prove that, or was it just basic accusations?
Just accusations, but people believed them.
That is depressing. Oh my god.
Yeah. People just believed them, and it was really, really strange because that guy again, the VTuber Rev Says Desu, he was like, "This is stupid. Why would you just believe a child who has no evidence of that?" And people are like, "You're defending somebody who fetishizes amputees, and you're just a bad person." He's like, "Okay, do you have proof of that? Do you?"
A lot of kids like to throw around like labels and accusations to try and be like, oh yeah, I'm this big person, look at me, I'm calling out this big bad meanie. Guys, give me subscribers and attention, please, I love you all, type stuff. It's just,
yeah, it feels like some people just start drama just for clout, you know?
Yeah. I don't really like that. That's why I don't have my channel monetized. Sure, would I like the money? Oh, yes, absolutely. It would help with my rent. But I don't really like the idea of monetizing off of other people's issues and suffering. Like, it's always kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Like, if you're trying to support yourself, go ahead. But if you have, like, a stable job and you've got a stable income and you're just like, yeah, I want more money off of this person's misfortune, it's just, I don't know.
Yeah.
It depends on who you are and what your mindset is. If you're a good person, go ahead. If you're, like, one of those people who just makes it to get money and clout, you know.
Yeah. Again, this is, like, the thing that happened with... You know Lumi Boomy, right?
I think... Yes, Lumi Boomy?
Yes.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
Because Lumi came from my mental health community, and... what happened was they were like, oh yeah, art commentary, it seems fun, seems cool. They were doing really well, and then for some reason, some people made videos just being like, you're stupid, and using all the gamer words against them, and just being like, you're a furry, you must like bad things with animals, and...
Wait.
Like,
I need to look something up. Oh my god. I'm so sorry to bring my ex into this, but he ended up making a video about them once, a long time ago. Hold on. I need to see if it's still up. I hope not. Oh god, it's Moomin. Moomin! I hate that guy. That's not who it is, but like... Ugh, who's Lazar? What?
Oh god, not Laser! So, he also, Lazar, how do I explain this? So, what he did was made, like, fake screenshots of Lumi, and Lumi proved that these screenshots were faked. But he still was like, how dare you not believe me? He got mad at me too, because I was like, obviously I believe Lumi more than you because Lumi's actually showed evidence. And he just got mad and was like, fuck Kite. Kite's such a fucking hoe.
You seem really chill though. I'm actually glad you invited me to this. I used to have really bad anxiety talking to people on stream, but I think it's gotten to the point where I can actually communicate a little bit better and not be as freaked out once I'm into it. So, you seem pretty chill. Don't let people dog on you for bullshit reasons, dude.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna let some 12-year-old get under my skin. If anything, I just felt bad for this child. I was like, oh, you poor thing.
Oh my god. Where did I put my phone? Oh,
some of also his conversation got leaked as well, where he was just calling Lumi like a groomer or something, just because. He was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna try to fake more screenshots. He literally told somebody, like, I'm gonna make more fake screenshots because I really want to put Lumi in the ground.
Oh lord.
I was like, oh no, you
it's those little kids
poor child
who think they can do anything. It's so funny to witness. It's like, dude, just go back to singing your ABCs with your teacher, please. Like, you got better stuff to do, I'm sure.
Oh man. But yeah, the reason why he made so many videos on Lumi is because he said some really transphobic things in their server and they banned him.
Oh. And
he got mad. Yeah.
No, someone doxed me because I banned them for saying the N-word in my server once, and I was like, okay, stay mad, I guess. Like, it really shows how insecure you are.
Oh my god. It's just insane. Like, you have to have no life to, like, dig around and try to find someone's fucking address just because you got banned for a good reason. Like, you broke the rules, get out, you know?
Roasts used to be a thing. Is it still a thing? Like, YouTube? Oh yeah, roasting YouTubers and influencers, it's a thing. There's also, like, these weird forums on Reddit where it's like, oh yeah, rate me, but those are actually, like, kind of full of incels, but if you're with the right people,
god, the incels.
Yeah, have you heard about the whole face thing where it's like the catholic tilt or something about your eyes and your cheekbones? I keep seeing it on TikTok and I'm just like, what is this? What is this Reddit language? What's wrong with you people?
Yeah, oh man. Stuff is just crazy. Absolutely insane.
For real, dude.
For real. Oh man. But yeah, that's also another thing. If you ever say something wrong or maybe you didn't word something right, people get so angry. It's like, maybe you didn't mean it that way, you know?
Oh,
I like when people correct me, but not when they're just like, you're a horrible person and you're gonna die alone someday. I'm just like, hello.
Introduce them to someone on the spectrum and they'll blow up like a pipe bomb. They're like, oh my god, what do you mean you worded that incorrectly? Like, okay, yeah, that's part of the disorder, sweetie. It happens. It happens with everyone, really. Because some people say things they don't mean, or like, they word things bad. I word things bad a lot, so I always have to clarify. And most people are tolerable about it. I think they should have the same level... There we go, prime example. They should have the same level of tolerance towards other people. Like, if you messed up on something and you were trying to convey a different idea than what you said, you would want to clear that up. You wouldn't want, like, your parents or your friends to scream at you or strangers on the internet. So, like, apply that generosity with others, you know?
Yeah. I honestly feel like some people just, they want to have somebody to yell at, you know? They just really badly want to yell at somebody and feel like, yeah, I'm in the right. I'm such a good person.
Tart says it's so odd how some people go out of their way to interpret things in the worst way possible. That happened during the 2021-22 Sashley drama or something, where it was a screenshot of Sashley saying N-I, like nothing, no other context, just that, N-I, which turned out to just be a misspelling of the word no. Like the like the word no. Like, if you show the full like the full screenshot, the word no was right underneath the word N-I, because she was trying to correct herself, but everybody was like, see, she was trying to say the N-word, and I'm sitting over here, I'm like, what? What do you mean? That's not how it works. Yes, a minor spelling inconvenience means you're a racist now. Like, what?
Oh my god. Minor spelling error. You just explode. Oh god. But yeah, I mean, it really does seem that way. Oh, the same thing happened to my boyfriend, because he also does VTubing, and he's getting a lot of followers on Twitter. Oh god, on Twitter. Ooh. It's bad. He's at like 6K now on Twitter.
Dang. Dude.
And oh god, so I don't remember what he had said. He was just saying, oh yeah, it was because Vebe, this really big VTuber, had said the forbidden R word on stream, and he was like, yeah, that's maybe not the best thing to do, but he also brought up the fact that a lot of people can reclaim the word, and you know, because there's a lot of people on Twitter being like, no one's even allowed to reclaim. Which was like, what?
Yeah. It's if you can reclaim it, you can say it. It's not someone else's right to say what you can or can't do necessarily like that. If it's your word, if that makes sense, you know?
Yeah, it's like, there's a lot of black people I know who say the N-word, and I'm not gonna be like, how dare you? It's like, what? The fuck? But, yeah, so he just brought up the point that, like, yeah, there are people who can reclaim words, and that shouldn't be a problem. And for some people, like, for some reason, people thought he meant, like, anybody can say those words, which is not at all what he said. I don't even know how people misinterpreted that, but it's always these few VTubers who end up underneath every drama post, and they try to call out everyone for the smallest fucking shit. Same dude came under his tweet and was just like, you're actually racist. You're saying people can say the N-word? And he was like, no, that's not at all what I was saying. And he was like, well, it's too late now. I'm gonna tell my entire audience that you're a bad person.
Oh god, yeah.
I was like, oh my god, why? Why must you do this?
I don't know.
It was just... By the way, sorry if I, mess up my speech. I think me drinking Monster has just made my brain melt inside.
As you said that, your VTuber just, blinked one of their eyes at a time.
Just
my brain's melting, just...
I have no brains anymore.
No brains, just Monster. Monster.
Just Monster. They don't have my favorite one anymore. I don't know what happened.
Oh, what was your favorite flavor?
Monster Punch. It's a pink one.
Pipeline?
I got
Pipeline
a different
Punch.
pink one now, but...
Oh, they have the sugar-free strawberry one, and they also have the Pipeline Punch. Those are my two favorites, other than the red one and the blue one.
I don't know what those are, because I don't think they have it here in Poland.
It's
At least I don't think so.
A blue raspberry and then a cherry pomegranate type flavor. It's really
That
good.
sounds so good!
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm so jealous! I wish they sold that here.
I don't find them in my Walmarts. I have to go to, little GameStop type things and, little gaming stores and look in their fridge next to their little sodas and Pocky Sticks and be like, ah, yes, there's my treasure. Because they don't sell it normally. It makes me sad. I'm just like, why do I have to pay $5 extra for a can?
It's a true gamer drink.
Dungeons and Dragons, but you have to literally just hunt down a monster. That's the only quest. There's no fighting, no dragons, nothing. Just you and your campaign hunting it down in your local town.
Oh my god.
Pipeline Punch. Pipeline Punch is kind of like... I don't know how to describe the flavor, honestly. It's like really citrusy punchy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I guess. Oh man. What do you mean Monster's not for kids? I'm fucking 25. Why do you keep calling me a child? Ah! Like, everybody who I think is, like, in their 30s or 40s who joins my chat, they're just like, you're a kid still. You're a child. Shut up.
Dude, I literally have this pin that I'm wearing right now, and it says adult, and then in parentheses it says, or so I thought. I got it from the mall earlier, and I was like, ah, yes, this is perfect. Because everybody was like, you're 19, but, like, you look so young. And it's like, oh yeah, I'm an adult. I'm adulting legally.
Oh man. So many people hold, like, 18 and 19-year-olds so accountable. They're like, you're an adult, you should know better. That's a lie. That's a lie.
I'm 19, and my 21-year-old boyfriend even acts like kind of like me. Honestly, you don't stop being mature till like 25 from what I know. But I don't even know about then, because I hear about some older adults being like, yeah, I still feel like I'm 16 mentally. And I'm just like, oh. He's like, yeah, you just kind of learn as you go, but 2 years isn't enough time to learn everything you need to learn about adult consent, bills, prioritizing, getting a car, paying rent, yada 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 yada. It's like it's a life experience thing you got to go through. It's not something you can just be expected to know how to do once you're 18. But the internet's like, oh yeah, you're an adult, you have all these responsibilities now, and you have to do this and you have to do that, and like you're a little sinner, and we're gonna cancel if you do this and blah 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 blah. Like, okay, calm down. Let me breathe.
Sniper Nair says adults are just larger children. That's pretty much the truth, yeah. I don't feel any older. I really don't, you know? It's weird to think that I'm 25. It's weird to think that in a few months I'm gonna be 26. I don't want to get older. I feel weird.
When you're old, you should totally like do a VTuber stream, but you just make your character bald, just to show that you've aged a little bit. Oh yeah, don't mind the hair loss, guys. It's been a long time since I've been here.
Dude, I had a bald toggle before.
Oh my god.
I want to get it back because I would call people in my chat the bald squad because I would just be bald most of the time.
Oh my god, bald.
Oh man. But yeah, just there's still so much I really don't know. Even as a 25-year-old person, I feel really lost. I feel extremely lost. Oh. It also doesn't help that I actually look really young for my age. I remember, I keep telling this story to my chat because it's just so funny to me. I went to go and apply for college after I had already finished high school for a year. I took like a year break just to chill and figure myself out a little bit. And I went in there, I sat down, and the lady was like, so when are you finishing high school? And I was like, what do you mean? I've been out of high school for a year.
Oh my god.
She thought I was so much younger, and she was like, oh, okay, well that makes this easier. I felt so embarrassed. I like sat down, my feet couldn't even touch the floor in the chair. I'm so short and small and
Dude,
oh man.
I'm 5'11". It's a pain. If I put on my demonias or like stomper boots, it gets so much worse. I'm just like, oh, I gotta make sure my head doesn't hit the door frame.
Oh my god, I'm so much shorter than you.
Yeah.
I'm 4'11".
You're literally like 5 or 6 years older than me, yet I'm literally like a foot taller than you, dude. That's crazy.
Oh my god. You could probably just like pick me up and punt me.
I just throw you across the screen. Just...
Oh my god. It's funny because I for some time I used to work as like an English teacher, and my boss actually put me in a classroom with children. So many of them were like my height or taller. It was so awkward.
Oh god.
I have to teach like 11 and 12-year-olds who are literally my size.
Well, hey, at least you can get on their level, if you know what I mean. You don't have to, like, you're just right there. You don't even have to look down at them to scold them. You just make direct eye contact. Just be like, bad child, do this.
I feel like a lot of them didn't take me seriously because I was just so small. Some of them were just like, nah, I'm not gonna listen to you. I was just like, oh, okay.
Oh my god. But you can punch children in the throat and get away with it. What? What? I needed to know this information years ago. Where were you in my life, Caddy? What?
Caddy is always choosing violence in my chat. My one really violent mod who's just like, actually burn children at the stake. We don't need them.
You know, they just have a blank expression while there's a, like, what is it called, actually? What are they called? They're like, not burn piles or something. Yeah, whatever. Burn piles or whatever. It's just a bunch of children stacked on top of each other.
Hello, Danny. My boyfriend's like behind me making cereal or something.
Oh. Is it Cinnamon Toast Crunch at least? Nah,
I wish. It's only cornflakes.
This is my favorite.
Just cornflakes.
Aw, lame.
What? Oh, he said he's corny.
Oh my god. Corny? Cornflakes for corny people?
Oh my god, that's the most like dad joke ever.
Oh my god, it's my boyfriend actually. Mr. Boom, I think. Yeah, it is. Hello.
Hello! Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Here comes the boy.
Here he is.
The boy has come.
How do you make cereal? LOL, you pour it in a bowl. Well, listen, don't get literal with me, man. Aggression is not the best solution, but the funniest solution.
Oh my god. Also, can I just say, this is completely off topic, but I'm still so bitter about the fact that my chat simps for my boyfriend and just not for me. They're just like, get out of the way, Kite. We want Danny here. I'm just like, the fuck? I'm the streamer. What do you mean?
We're gonna see the man, Danny. So, imagine, dude, your chat is out to get you.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh man.
Crazy.
That's how it is always with like streamers and VTubers. I don't know why.
With my audience, I find them kind of funny because, like, if I do a premiere on a serious video, they'll be so stuck in conversation with each other that they'll completely ignore the video. Let's say there's something really dark, like, oh yeah, someone died, and they're in the chat talking about, they're like, I love Got Your Life, do you want to be friends? And I'm just like, oh, they're so innocent. I forgot how young they are. It's just like, oh, their attention spans are like, they're small.
The babies. That's really funny though. Just so, oh, I like Got Your Life too. Can we be friends?
Yeah. My audience is very bipolar, which makes sense.
In my chat, consider the following. Danny is very hot.
Oh my god. Consider the following.
Are you saying I'm not?
Damn.
Is Danny very hard? I want to meet Danny!
Yeah, Mr. Boob loves, man.
Oh my god. I mean, he's a VTuber too, if you want to see his stuff.
Sure.
Wait, let me see if I can find, where the heck is his Twitter page?
Yeah.
Where's his Twitter? He's re-debuting, so he has a new model and all that.
Ooh, nice. What style is... Oh, wait, you're gonna show me. I was about to say, can I see it? And then I forgot. I'm pulling it up.
Can I see it, please?
Just think of V from DMC. Oh my god, no, not V. Oh, is it emo? Oh my god, I know exactly what V looks like. That's where I got the name Trish from. The DMC series, actually.
Oh my god, for real?
Yes, entirely.
I got him into DMC recently. He won't stop playing.
Have you tried DMC 5 yet?
Oh, that's the game we were playing together, yeah.
I can't keep my attention span for some reason. I'll just be like, huh, there's so many things happening on screen. It's not processing.
Oh yeah, there's a lot that goes on, but yeah, there you go!
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hi.
Is that him playing at 3 in the morning?
Huh?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, indeed. Now all of my mods make fun of him and they call him Kylo Ren. So, there's that. Oh man. But yeah, it's just... Are you okay?
Are you
Me? I'm okay. I'll eat in a little bit then.
Okay. Are you using the mic on your...
No, I'm using this mic. It's good.
Okay.
Have fun out there at the Gremlins, I guess. Yeah, try not to lose your sanity.
It's already going. At least for the night.
Oh god. Great. Bye-bye. Okay, back.
Was that the boy?
The boy ever. Yeah, he is a sweetheart. I appreciate him.
That's cute. Like that Caddy was like, is that him playing at 3 in the morning? I stalk Kite and Danny on Steam, don't worry about it. But yes, we are staying up just playing DMC 5 most of the time. Boyfriend reveal. Oh my goodness.
Boyfriend reveal.
There he is! Ah!
Feel free to talk me up all you want.
Do you want to say hi?
I can say hi if you want me to.
Sure, you don't mind, right?
I can't find my block.
You can't find your what?
My block.
Your block.
For my,
Hey, top your ass!
Do I just say hi?
Sure.
What's your name again?
Kite. Kite.
Hi, Kite. My name's,
Hello!
I'm Mr. Boom. Nice to meet you.
Well, hi! Nice to meet you too!
They said hi.
Oh. Hopefully my girlfriend isn't making too much trouble for you.
No, everything's great.
Oh my god.
Good to hear. Well, y'all have fun.
Thank you. It was nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too.
Hey, yo! Caddy
on
says
fire.
the table's on fire. What?
Whose table?
What?
Whose
I don't
table
know.
are we talking about?
I don't know.
I was about to say, are they watching me in real life? Because my laptop is technically overheating, so I would not be surprised if my table was on fire. Just stabbed someone live on the stream. What?
Oh my god, what is happening in chat? I don't even know what people are talking about. Greetings, welcome.
Okay.
Everybody's just talking about like what Danny looks like. People are like, he's emo Draco Malfoy now and stuff like that. Wow.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Draco
god.
Malfoy was an interesting character.
Indeed. Oh my goodness.
Someone in my chat called me Throat Catto. What? Oh, what the hell? What?
Throat Catto?
Yes! They're one of my, like, old friends say think. What the fuck?
Somebody called him Snape but unwrinkled.
Ew. Severus Snape with better skincare. Remember to use the nightly serum. You'll look just like him.
Oh yeah, everybody's reminding me that we need to finish the Harry Potter series in my server. We were like binge watching the movies.
It's so good. The part with the griffin always gets me though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think it's a griffin. I forgot what it was, but it was sad.
Yeah, griffin. Oh my goodness.
What was her name? Bellatrix? Ooh. I absolutely love her.
Bellatrix is amazing.
Mm-hmm. I love, what's her name? The lady who plays her, Helena Bonham Carter. I'm, like, her biggest fan, dude.
She's an amazing actress. Oh, I really liked her also in, what's the movie called? Why am I forgetting? Barber Man... Johnny Depp.
I know exactly what you're talking about. That is my favorite movie of all time. I literally had a hyperfixation on it for about a year and a half. Sweeney Todd, Demon Barber of Fleet Street, yes. Mrs. Lovett's Meat Pies.
Yes, oh my god. Oh my goodness.
I used to watch that on repeat. Mrs. Lovett's Meat Pies. Oh my god, I love her.
Oh, it's so good. She's such a good actress. I really love her.
She is. And, like, honestly, this Halloween, since I like to dress up more gothic now, I'm thinking about being Mrs. Lovett from Fleet Street. Since I have the hair
that would be so good!
Yarr. Oh, Edward Scissorhands. Ah, that's such a good movie. It made me so sad.
Yes, smother the mic some more, somebody said.
Oops. Oh, my bad.
No, it's fine. Sometimes I have friends who, like, when they get excited, they, like, move in really close to their mic and start talking really fast, and I'm just like, I can hear you, buddy. You can move away now.
Man, you mentioned an interest of mine, and I was like, oh. Oh, I gotta talk about this. I remember once I was really getting into a recording for something. I think it was the Riot Garas or something else. I forgot. No, it was the gotcha video I made, I think. I kept like rocking back and forth like this when I was like talking, and I didn't realize I was doing it because I guess it's one of those self-soothing behaviors. And so, and then my comment section was like, I like your voice, but like, can you make it to where you don't move from like left ear to right ear all the time? And I'm just like, wait, I do that? I didn't realize.
ASMR.
That type of stuff. I don't know if it does it on this mic currently or not. Maybe I put the setting off. I don't know. Oh.
Mic tasty. Delicious microphone.
Macaroni and cheese.
What?
First we have political, then we have macaroni and cheese. It makes sense. It's the 3D audio shines.
Oh man. Oh yeah, but back on the topic of like the commentary community and stuff. We keep getting like really off topic, but you know what? That's fine. That happens every time anyway.
It tends to happen.
We were like talking about commentary and drama, and then we're like, oh yeah, I like Sweeney Todd. I don't know. There's so much like I like that people call out bad stuff in the commentary community. I really do, which is why I wanted to be a commentator myself. If I see something bad is going on, then I want to talk about it, you know? I want to give my opinion on it. But I also see some people use commentary for evil, for the dark side. They go to the dark side.
Oh god, yeah.
Or they just use it for getting a lot of attention, clout, and I don't know, sometimes even ruining other people by making them look bad. Yeah. You know what I mean?
One thing I couldn't stand about some commentary YouTubers is how, like, say there's a serious video about maybe grooming or abuse allegations, and, like, smack in the middle of talking about it, they're like, by the way, guys, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. Also, follow all of my stuff in the description of the video. I'm hoping to get 100,000 by the end of the year. Thank you so much. Anyways, this guy is a serial abuser, and he victimized... Like, what? Save it for the end, at least. If anything, don't put it in there at all. Like, I don't know if it's maybe just a me thing, but it's like, okay.
Yeah. Do you have any favorite commentary channels?
Ooh, Film Cooper, Funky Frog Bait. I like yours. I used to like streamline Workshop. Obviously, Ponder Sprocket, because Mama Brooke, yes. I'm
Ponder
starting
Sprocket's
to like...
amazing.
Cindy Bear is getting into commentary. I like her stuff. I really like her stuff. She talks about unique things, like the gothic stuff. She made a video about, like, why is it that people are bullying goths still, etc. The whole thing about, like, manhood, and yada yada yada. It's really cool. I like it. What about you?
There's a lot of commentary channels that I still watch. I think one of the people who I started watching more now is Oompaville.
Oh, Oompa. Oh, he's so funny, dude.
I love Oompaville. The second he started to interview Nikocado Avocado, I was like, oh my god, I need to watch more of this. It's so good.
You could tell that they were both in on it, though. Like, it wasn't anybody actually disrespecting each other. It was just a little bit...
It was just so funny. Like, the band... A fish! A fish! Oh, it's something from the video. It's just... He tricked Nick to look into, like, a pool and then pushed him in.
Oh my god.
It's really funny. Oh my god. But yeah, Oompaville's pretty good. I think even before I started commentary, I was watching a lot of your videos. So I knew of you before I even started on YouTube.
Oh, wait. You did?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Dude, no, it scares me how many people have admitted that they knew me when I didn't know them, and then they blow up later. Meowba. You know Meowba, right?
Yeah.
They knew who I was, and they used to watch my stuff, and they used to know my ex.
No
both
way.
Of them. Like, straight up, I still have this screenshot where I joined their server with the name GoatCatto, and she was like, Meowba knows you. And I was like, what? What?
Oh my god.
I was like, how do you know me? That was so scary. I was like, oh. But that's actually really flattering. I didn't know that you were watching me before you started. Which, honestly, I have looked up to you because you're a chill person. You have mature and rational takes. You're not, like, very
thank you.
So it's, like, weird. It's weird, but it's good. Like, you know?
It's the same thing with Crying Blossom. Like, I knew Crying Blossom before I really started on YouTube and started to gain more subscribers. So it was really weird when I got to talk to you guys. I was like, wow, this is real. I'm talking to other YouTubers now.
Dude,
this is Kite's worst nightmare. Oh god, yeah. Me being recognized also, like, freaks me out.
I remember when, like, Cindy Bear specifically wanted to be my friend out of nowhere, and I was just like, I used to watch you growing up. What? What happened? Because, like, she came out of nowhere.
Insane.
And I'm just like, so Tithe, Kitty Dog, Spoctor, Birdie, Scootaloo, like, it's like I think a happy anxiety.
Yeah, I think the moment when I realized, like, oh shit, like, I've made it to some degree at least, was when I went back to my mental health community, which is, I've had this mental health community on Amino since, how long has it been? It's been like 4 or 5 years now. I've been there a while. And I came back there after becoming a VTuber and, you know, growing on my channel a bit. And somebody was like, "Oh my god, I know you!" And I was like, "Wait, what?" They were like, "I didn't know that you were the leader of this community." And I was like, I didn't know that people here would recognize me from YouTube.
Oh my god.
It was so weird. It was so insane. Oh.
Is it like scary at first to be like, "Oh, they do know me," or is it just like you kind of freeze and you're like,
I don't know how to explain the feeling. It's like I almost can't believe it, you know? I'm just there like, are you sure? Are you sure you know me from YouTube? You're not mistaking me for somebody else? Because what? Oh, they were like, "No, I watch your videos." I was like, "Oh, huh."
I think the most awkward interaction I ever had with something like that was at school. My best friend didn't know who I was until I told them, and they were like, "I was already watching your stuff." And I was like, "What?" It was like crazy. I was like, "What do you mean you've been watching my stuff?" I was like, "I never showed it to you. How do you know?" And they were like, "Well, I used to be into animation memes and I kind of subscribed to you when you blew up for blah 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 blah." And I was just like freaked out because I was like, "Oh, I don't know if this is something I want on my real life track record."
Oh my gosh, I'm so scared of somebody from my IRL life recognizing me, being like, "Hey, I know you."
If it's someone who's accepting, then it's not as scary. But when you don't know how they will react, it's terrifying.
Yeah, because I grew up in a Catholic school, and I'm just like, I would shit myself if somebody from my old school like saw me now as like a VTuber. I'd be like, "Hi,
hi, it's me. Hi, we went to school together."
That awkward moment when. What's so funny is that most of my old friends, like I have reached out to a couple people from before. One person I reached out to ended up also being a VTuber, and I was like, "Oh, well, this makes things so much easier." But he also is trans, and I was like, "Oh shit." Like, I had a feeling in the back of my mind. I was like, for some reason, I feel like if I reach out to them and I talk to them again, that they're not going to be who I used to know them as. And then they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm trans now." I was just like, "Oh shit, I was right." But yeah, he came out, and it was just so insane to like reconnect and be like, "Oh yeah, we're both VTubers now, huh?" Oh yeah, I was gonna just say that everybody who I used to know from this Catholic school has either ended up being like trans or bi or pansexual or something, and I'm just like, yeah, sounds about right. Like, people in school were trying to drill it into us that like being gay is a sin. It did not stop anyone. Like, I think if anything, people got gayer. Oh man, Catholic school is wild though.
I'm glad I didn't go to one because I've heard bad ones about the one in my town, so kind of grateful.
They're strange. Catholic schools are really, really bizarre. I mean, they're not like terrible, but they're cursed. If anything,
they'd probably hate me if I went to one right now. They'd be like, "Oh, a sinner," because I'm Gothic and grunge, and they're like, "Oh, what is that?"
Oh, we had to wear uniform. We couldn't wear, whatever we wanted. No, just uniform, no makeup, no doing your nails or anything like that. It sucked. It really sucked.
Oh my god, my lungs are dying. Hello. School and church should be separate. I agree.
Our school uniform was also hideous. I hated it. Oh. It was so bad looking. I hated the uniform.
The same exact thing day after day after day after day after day with like no like fashion sense, nothing to like basically make it unique. You just, ugh. No, I like the sense of individuality when it comes to fashion. That's why I like it when I see kids expressing themselves, whether it be like gothic or grunge or alternative. Even if like some people deem it cringy, at least they're not cowards. At least they know how to express themselves, and they're proud enough to do it. Like, you know, it's something I've always admired.
Yeah, that is true. I'm so happy I get to live on my own now as well. You know, live with my boyfriend, but still away from my family, because a lot of my family, they're just like, why would you dress up in all black? That's so sad.
Oh my god. Black is a good color, though, dude.
It's a great color. So I got to buy my own clothes and stuff because my grandma specifically liked to buy things for me. She was like, you would look good in this. And I'm just like, ew, it's so colorful. I hate it.
You know those Walmart pants? Oh wait, Duke, I forgot. Does Poland have Walmart? I'm sorry, I forgot.
Nope.
Okay, so like here at Walmart, they have these really soft pants, which like they're pretty to look at, not to wear. But back when I was living with my mom, she would buy all of my clothes. I never had a say in them. And she would get me, like, these tacky-looking rainbow leopard pants. And then a top that did not mix with it at all. Or she would get me, like, this old vintage-looking older person clothes. And everybody else at my school just looked normal. Like, t-shirts, jeans, if they wanted to be alternative or, like, whatever they were. I was just there, like, ugh! I was not feeling myself.
Yeah, my grandma always tried to dress me up like older than I actually was. I wanted to dye my hair. She didn't let me dye my hair. I was so upset.
Dude, I dyed my hair after I got out of my situation with my mom. And I have never been happier, honestly. Dyeing your hair is fun. It gives you like a sense of individuality. And it's like, yeah, I did this. This is me. And I can change how it looks the next day if I want. It's like, you have
That's
that power.
True. Exactly. You know, it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
I did actually dye my hair a little bit once when I was still with my grandma. I convinced her after a long talk. I was like, listen, just let me dye the ends of my hair pink. If it looks really bad, I can just cut it off, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, fine, go ahead and do it. And I got like a very light pastel pink to the ends of my hair. So it went from brown to pink. And she was like, huh, that actually doesn't look bad. And I was like, see, I told you. Oh. But yeah, it took a lot of convincing because she was like, no, you're going to ruin your hair. Your beautiful, luscious hair.
Oh my god. Your luscious locks, no!
It's like, let me do what I want with my body, man.
If you condition your hair enough and you take care of it, realistically, it should be fine if you dye it a lot. Just gotta make sure that it doesn't die.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Let me be a girl. You are a girl, not that kind of girl.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. I'm also happy now, especially since, again, like, I identify as gender fluid, that I can just dress however I want. If I want to cut my hair short, and then I can do that, you know, stuff like that. It's nice.
It is.
Because I know I wouldn't have been allowed if I was with my family. They'd be like, but you're a young lady. You're supposed to dress like this. And it's like, well...
Gender norms
nah.
are
Yeah, fuck gender norms.
Mm-hmm. The rules were meant to be broken, especially gender rules, honestly.
Yeah, that's true. Oh my gosh. Speaking of going back on the commentary topic, so sorry about this, but
No, it's okay.
Holy fuck, I just thought of something.
Mm-hmm.
There are so many people I noticed in the drama community who they try so hard to be politically correct that they end up politically incorrect.
Ooh, yeah, I've seen
somebody oh my god, I don't know how to explain this. So this happened, I think, when Lumi still had their old Discord server, and I was a part of it, and I think somebody was trying to correct others about, oh yeah, saying, what was it? They're saying about, like, short people or people with, like, dwarfism or something like that. They were like, oh, you shouldn't call them, like, dwarves or, I don't know, like, shorties or something. You shouldn't call them short. You should call them little people.
Little just sounds really infantilizing in a way.
Yeah. I went in there and I was like, I don't know, I'm pretty short and I don't think I'd want to be called a little person, you know? That'd feel really weird to me. I don't care if my friends call me a hobbit, you know? It's funny. I don't find it offensive, you know? Let people decide what's offensive for them rather than deciding that for them. Yeah. And this person they were trying to be, I know that they meant well, but they turned to me and they were like, oh, I'm so sorry about your condition.
What? Oh my god. So
and I was like, they were like, what caused it? And I was like, I don't know, being born.
I just got shut up and I'm just like this. I can't help it, man.
I was like, I didn't know being short was a condition.
They're just gonna give you like one of those disabled parking passes, and like somebody like you're able-bodied. You just get out, and somebody's like, "Why are you parking in the? Why are we parking there? Oh, I have a condition. It's called being short."
Oh my god! But yeah, just I know that they meant well, but it came off so much more offensive than they probably meant.
Oh my god.
So it's like moments like that where I'm just like, I know you want to be really correct about what you're saying, but like, chill out. It's okay. You can call me short. I'm not gonna be mad, you know? Say it as it is. I am short. 4'11" is pretty short for like an adult person.
Yeah, I'll admit. But,
you know. If anything, if they ever do say something that I don't like, I'll just be like, oh, I'd prefer if you say it this way, you know?
Yeah. Like,
rather than getting mad.
That's what people should do more often, because, like, they understand that some topics and things can get pretty heated, but, you know, better to just, like, calm down, explain what's wrong, how to fix it, and just go on with your life. Vertically challenged? Oh my god. They're out for your blood?
I'm vertically challenged.
That's what you
never heard of that one before.
If someone asks you for if somebody asks what your condition is, say, "Oh, I'm vertically challenged."
Oh my god, that's. I like how people are like, no, you're not 150 centimeters, you're 120 centimeters. They're just making me shorter as we go.
Oh, 3 centimeters.
Oh. Even one of my mods, anytime he comes into chat, he's just like, what, aren't you like 3 feet tall?
Oh my god. I guess
they're just out to get me, bro.
For real. They won't leave you alone.
That's what it's like being a Twitch streamer. Chat never leaves you alone.
Oh god.
Call Blackstar, no, don't bring him in here. Do not summon him, please.
Who's
the second he comes in here. That's my mod. He always roasts me.
Oh lord.
He's like my toughest mod. I like having him around because he will put anybody into their place. If somebody steps out of line, he's like, sir, do you see the little green sword next to my name? Yeah, you better watch your fucking back.
Oh, dang.
Oh, Blackstar's great.
He sounds
he's a funny dude. But yeah, I have to play Phasmophobia someday with him because he keeps wanting to play Phasmophobia. Do you have Phasmophobia?
Oh yeah, dude, I have Phasmophobia. I've only put it
we should all play!
Yeah. It scared me once because, like, I didn't have enough sleep when I was playing it. So I wasn't paying attention. I was like, how am I supposed to do this? How am I supposed to... And then the spirit hunt began or whatever, and it killed me first, and I was like, oh!
Oh my gosh.
It was so confusing.
Oh my god, I remembered just now, so my boyfriend tried to play, Phasmophobia with Blackstar on stream at some point, and Blackstar was so clear. He was like, okay, when I do this thing, a hunt is gonna start. I need you to go and hide behind this stuff until I'm done, completing this task, okay? And my boyfriend was like, yeah, sure, got it. He didn't do that. He didn't. He was, as soon as the hunt started, he went, what? And Blackstar got killed immediately. He lost all of his money and everything that he had. He was like about to kill him. He was like, why didn't you do what I said?
They also have like a Roblox version that I used to play a lot. It's equally terrifying in my opinion, even though it's only on Roblox.
There's a lot of really terrifying Roblox games. I'm really surprised.
They have like 2 really good Five Nights at Freddy's ones, I think. I forget what it was called. Oh well, it was a FNAF game, so that's all that matters. Everyone is adult hyped. Except your mom.
Except your mom. Also, hello, welcome. Welcome to chat. Hello. Oh man, but yeah, just this shit's crazy, man. Where were we? We were talking about something.
I can't remember.
This is the most ADHD talk.
It is, dude.
Oh,
let me.
But you know what? That's fine. We don't always have to be on topic. We can talk about different things as well.
Though I should probably end up heading out within another 30 minutes, though. But you were talking about Blackstar like your chat's telling you.
Yeah. This is off topic. Kite, you know that house level in Resident Evil 4? Yeah, I have a bug where some of the enemies have the tentacle thing already outside of their head, but still have their head, so it's like impossible. What?
I don't even know what's going on. What? Hello? Tentacle head impossible what?
It's something from Resident Evil 4. You know, when you shoot there's like zombified people, and sometimes when you shoot them in the head, their head explodes, and then another head pops up, and it's just a tentacle head. It's really freaky. But apparently, Caddy has glitched out her game so bad that they have both heads active already at once.
Oh god.
I don't know how that's even possible, but okay.
Ooh, I actually need to go now that I think about it. I forgot I need skins that I gotta work on for my job. Because I
that's okay!
Dinosaur stuff.
We've been talking for like 2 hours anyways, so if you want, we can end it here. Yeah!
It felt like 30 minutes. That's crazy. But it was fun to talk to you. Honestly, I don't mind doing this again or just hanging out.
Hell yeah! We can either play games or talk again on the podcast sometime, maybe bring in more people if you want.
Yeah, sure, I wouldn't mind doing that.
Heck yeah! But it was really fun having you here. Thank you so much for joining! Thank you so much!
Dude. Alright, well, I'll see you on the flip side.
Alright, bye then!
Alright, bye-bye.